Disasters always happen here. When the lightning strikes down once a year. So we close our eyes so we don't see the pain that is inside. Try me, try me, try to wake me in a little while. We can only hold hands for so long before one gets tired and one falls off. So we close our fists so we can't feel the thing between the two. Try me, try me, try to wake me in a little while. Before you know it, everything has changed. And all that you know will never be the same. So we close our ears so we don't hear the thing we don't want to. Try me, try me, try to wake me in a little while. Oh, try me, try me, try to wake me in a little while. Oh, try me, try me, try to wake me in a little while. So that song that I just performed was by another local artist, local here to Fredericton, by the name of Evan Leblanc. Now, he wrote the song, and then it was recorded and performed by his band, David in the Dark. And they're another one of my favorite bands. I love his songwriting. Musically, like chord-wise, the songs are fairly simple, but his lyrics are really honest. His melodies are great. And so it's just the kind of music that you can make your own and live inside, and it just spawns creativity. So I didn't even ask Evan's permission to post this, and I hope you're okay with it if you're watching this, man. And if not, I apologize. We'll work it out. So earlier today, I'm filming this on Sunday night to release on Monday. I did a little bit of a proof of concept. I did a live broadcast on Facebook for just to meet up with some of you guys and interact a little bit in the chat. And what I was doing was I got some streaming software. I got a good webcam. When I filmed these videos where I'm sitting and it's pre-recorded, I have a pretty good camera. It's not super expensive, but it's better than a phone. And I use that to pre-record these videos, but for streaming, I don't have an interface to do that. So a friend was kind enough to sell me a used webcam of his at a very good price. And so now I have the ability to interface everything with my computer, with my laptop. So I'll have the audio interface, and then I can use, different guitars, and I can put, I have a box that I use for live performances that applies some compression and some reverb to the vocals. And the dynamic range of my voice is like, that's not that sounds like I'm bragging, but I sing too loud sometimes. And the compression smooths it out, and that's more suitable for a live stream. So that if I have things dialed in and then I wail, and you, usually it requires good mic technique to kind of balance that out if you don't have a compressor on you and you don't have a sound guy. And I don't want to blow anyone's ears out. So that'll help and sort of smooth things, and hopefully it'll be a good live stream experience for those that tune in. And I'm going to be trying one of those out this coming Friday in partnership with one of the venues in Maine, in the United States of America, that I play at quite frequently. Wonderful people up at Timberwolves in Mars Hill. And obviously, they're impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. They're doing, curbside pickups, orders to go and that sort of thing. And, we just kind of want to work together and hopefully, stimulate some business for all of us. And so on my live streams, I do have like a PayPal.me site set up now where I'll accept tips on live streams and live broadcasts for those that wish to contribute. And yeah, I'm just going to try and figure out a way to earn a little bit here through my online content creation. And, any donations will be optional, except for if I'm actually going to try doing some live concerts, at least one to try it out, through Side Door. And that is a company that was set up, and I think they went into business a year ago, maybe a little more, maybe less. I can't remember. I'm terrible with stuff like that. And they pair artists with sort of alternative venues to the normal bars and pubs for for touring, and they create, again, alternate spaces, house concerts, that kind of thing. And I've played a Side Door show before. It was awesome, and I had several of them booked coming up that have to obviously be postponed. So anyway, if you do an online concert through Side Door, it's a more interactive experience because it's basically like a big video conference where, the performer is front and center, but everyone has their own little talking head box. And so would really be able to interact a little bit more. Obviously, nothing beats being live, but that would be better than just me, talking to or singing to a camera and reading text chat. So I'm going to try that out. I don't know exactly when. I want to have the right amount of time to promote it so that people actually purchase tickets and show up. So probably within the next month, I'll try and get a Side Door online show happening. And again, like, I kind of try and be pretty transparent about what I'm doing. So I do have a gig teaching for a local nonprofit. I teach guitar lessons to kids online, and for a few hours a week. So I have a little bit of income coming in, and my wife is still working. So the bills are paid, all the essentials are taken care of. There's certainly no room for disposable income for me, but there are people that are in far worse situations than that. So between that and government assistance that I'm eligible for, I'm going to make it. But at the same time, this is going to go on for a longer than just restrictions of, around going out and being social. Events and concerts and festivals and that sort of thing. At least here in New Brunswick, they're thinking that that's going to be at least next year, 2021, before that stuff happens again. So I am committed to making my living doing music. So I like creating content. So I'm just going to try and parlay that into an online business, and we'll see how it works. And there's also the option to go like the Patreon route, but I would want to give some cool rewards if I were to do that, and I don't know exactly what that would be right now. So, hey, you want me to sing a custom cover song? You let me know. If you want to do some guitar lessons or vocals or any of the things that you think that I have something to offer to you, then let me know. Leave a comment or shoot me a message, and we'll work something out. Again, I don't need much, but I need to do something. and so I will. I kind of started, I guess, a little bit of a tradition of covering a local on a Monday. This is the second week in a row that I've done it. And I may do that again next week. You never know. I like covering content from independent artists that I really like, when I think they're writing music that's just as good as anything that's commercially super successful. And there's tons of it out there. So, check out when things open back up. doesn't need to be one of my shows because you guys are all over the place. But check out a local venue, do a bit of research, and I'm willing to bet that you can find your new favorite band in a show that's in an intimate venue and be able to actually talk to that artist and meet them and interact with them and build a meaningful connection to them and to their music. So that's what I try and do with these covers. They all either mean something to me or they are an independent artist whose music that I love. So obviously that means something to me. Or, the songs mean something special to somebody that means a lot to me. So like I'm always connected to these songs in some way that I'm singing. I can't sing I can't do my best at singing songs that I don't really feel. I can, I can get my way through it. If I'm paid to do something, then I'll do it and I'll do it as well as I can. But if I'm making this content for a bit of business, a bit of pleasure, then I want to be connected and really get into those songs. Yeah, so Evan's songs are those types of tunes for me. And he has like, I could literally cover an Evan LeBlanc song that I like every week for quite a while. There's a tradition that happens here in Fredericton, usually around the Christmas holidays, and it's locals covering locals, and it's a charity function that raises money for the local music and schools programs, music in the local school programs. And last year, not this year gone by, but the year before, I did a set of Evan LeBlanc songs, and or maybe that was through the year. I don't know. The time just gets all mashed together now for me. So yeah, I don't think that was over the holidays. That's a different thing that they do at the Capitol Complex, legendary venue here in Fredericton. So no, they put on a couple of special locals covering local shows through the year, and I did one. Anyway, I'm failing miserably at talking. I ate a bunch of tacos for dinner tonight, so that is having an impact. And we were helping move my daughter's room around, just rearrange it. And I stepped on a thumbtack, and it went into my heel, and it got buried right up to the hilt. So that was painful, and still a little bit painful. And all of that is just kind of informing the fact that I'm a little bit scattered right now. So I think with that, I'm going to sign off. And I really appreciate you tuning in. And we will talk tomorrow.